It's been a moment. No, it actually hasn't. I lied. Excuse me for a moment as I do this real quick. I gotta check for something. I gotta look through all these. But I've been debating really hard whether or not I actually wanted to do this. And it will probably be a same night post as made, like I normally do. Sometimes I'll post things a lot later from when I make them. And other times I will just post. So there's not going to be any edits to this. It's just going to be my voice talking, and well, what we're going to do is convene with the dead, in a way. I don't have traditional tarot cards. I have these cards. I have 2 boxes of them into one giant thing now. Had it like this for a long time, and it's how I've been able to commune with the dead for, well, I'm just removing all these types of jokers from it. I think there's only 3 in this deck because I lost the 4th one. I did this earlier at school, and I'm gonna see if my friends can download the Spirit Box app, because my phone's not having enough storage. That should tell you I'm not recording on my phone. I felt like that was obvious, though. Sorry, it's also 8:30, and I just came from a long day of school, and I can't talk to my husband anymore. Weird phone, no explanation will be given, because it's my personal life, and I will not be giving you that. I don't also have any of the actual proper spiritual mediums gear, as in an actual spirit box, any of that. I don't have a REM pod. I don't have a ghost torch, none of that. I do have these, and I've been using these for about 4 years now to communicate with the spirits in my house. We have about 9 from what I know, and sometimes others have been noticeably to come in, stay for a bit, and then leave. These ones I call visitors. But I have my 3rd eye open. Also, I have a Halloween mask. It will change every video I do for Spooky Month. I'm going to post this tonight at midnight. Right now it's 8:30, so it will be a later video, but posted still around sort of the same day. Sorry. See, with my 3rd eye, I hear and can feel the presence of spirits and demonic entities and other things like that. But I also can see shadow people. I have 2 of them that live with me full time. Over in my closet, we have Allie. Description of her, or them, is they have both parts, as a better way of putting it. They are born intersex, and they are also 25 feet tall. Their most defining feature is their sharp black claws, because they are just a shadow person. They have never actually been caught on camera. They always sit on corners and follow me everywhere. The other one I have is the Watcher. The Watcher is called the Watcher because, well, they sort of watch me. They watch my friends that I care of. The more worried I am for a certain friend, the more longer they'll stay at that person's house for the night. Shortest amount of time is always 30 minutes. Longest time recorded so far is 2 hours. But we have the Watcher, who doesn't really have a shape. It changes in forms. It's a blob, basically. Doesn't have one solid form like Allie, but it's there. And I know this is going to be really weird and freaky for most of you. So we have a little friend who is going to be sleeping the entire time. Go off the blanket. Go off the blanket. We have my cat, my very fat and very unparticipative cat, who was going to sit here politely for about 3 seconds. But yeah, we'll have him. He is actually staring at something. I believe is one of the spirits that sort of convenes in my house. There's 9 of them, like I said, recorded in here. The one I know as the nicest is a father, a 75-year-old father, who died during a war. I have not gotten his name, but I've had one-on-one sessions with him several times, and I've had other one-on-one sessions with a few of the other ones in my house. One of the other ones is an 8-year-old girl who died because of cancer. She was a later diagnosis during the 1800s when they weren't sure what to do with cancer. She thankfully died peacefully in her sleep and now lives here. She is not on a higher plane where she can move freely, but she is also not stuck here. She can body link. All of them can body link with me, but I refuse to do a soul link. So if you see me tearing up and doing "you are not welcome in this entity," it means I am removing the link from my body because they are getting too close to my soul link. As putting it as simple as this. My body link and my soul link. They are connected. They're pretty close. Not touching, but close. This would be a spirit. Spirit can touch the body link, but if it gets too close to the soul link, that means it's stuck with me forever. So I forcefully remove the spirit link from my body link so it doesn't attach to my soul link. I would not prefer if a spiritual friend from the other side connected to me solely. Putting it easily. Instead of having it connect to my soul, it connects to my body, the thing that keeps me in the living plane. What we're going to do is a little bit of a reading and communicate with the ones that live here. I don't have names for any of them. They have not ever told me their names. I've not been able to look them up, find anything about them at all. But something I do have is this, and with several of these one-on-one sessions, I've been able to figure out what they were before, how they've gotten here, and how they've died. Some of them are refusing to give away information. Most I've got out of the most aggressive one I have is their age. They were 45 when they died, and that's all I know. I don't know what gender they are. I don't know when they died. I don't know how they died. I have nothing from them other than they were 45. And that they are in a very aggressive spirit. So they are one I don't do a lot of one-on-one sessions with. Unless I have another medium friend like me with me. I have several of them, and I have actually done this today at school. Sorry for the long intro, but I had to explain everything. I have several spirits at my school. When I was in 6th grade, a girl committed suicide, and it has been a few years since she has died. I actually was able to talk to her a bit today. I don't know her name. I don't know how old she was. I just know she hung herself. I asked the spirits at my school if they've been haunting the school. All but her said yes. There's more than 5 spirits there, but I was only able to talk to 5 today. Okay, now, I'm shuffle these, and I'll get into it. Can't actually shuffle because I never actually learned how to. I'm too stupid to. So I just sort of slide them and shuffle them in there, getting them all mixed up in my own way. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. If you have any other places you want me to do, like a park or inside of my school, I can do that. Those will be much easier ones to do. Oh, the park one would be a bit more difficult, but the school one I can definitely do. I'll actually be doing the school one tomorrow. My friend was able to download the spirit box on their phone. Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Again, sorry for the long intro. I had to get most of this out of the way. It's best if it's more explanatory, instead of giving just random information and hints of details without explaining what's happening and giving details and everything. Okay, that should be good. Okay. Let me lay down the rules. The more reds means yes. The more blacks means no. And if it's an ace, that's an automatic yes or no. Now, are there any individuals that would like to speak to us tonight? You place down 5 cards. You ask one question. And you flip them over. Here's one no, a yes, no, yes, yes. Okay, seems like we do have a friend. And to prove I am not lying, I will show the cards. And yeah, I will do that for each of them. This will not be... Is it okay that this is not a quick session? You got to give... No. Yes. There's an automatic yes. My first automatic yes. There you go, see? Okay. Are you one of the ones that live here? I just asked if it was a spirit that normally lives here. Yes, yes, yes it is. There is an ace, so it's an automatic yes. So it is one of them. Seems to be the trickster spirit. I have a trickster one. They were 22, if I remember correctly. Are you the trickster spirit that I commune with? 3, 4, 5. No, yes, yes, yes. No. You're a bit more friendly tonight, I see. It is usually lying a lot more. Are there any other spirits that is here to connect with us than just our friend? No. Okay. This is a very heavily no. That means most of my spirits are worn out for the day, and I'm only here to talk to the trickster. Most of them are somewhere between young and old. There's 2 teens, the trickster and the romance. I call them romance because they were a mother and had a happily married husband for 40 years before they unfortunately passed from a lung disease. Now I started laying out cards. There's no reason to do that. Okay. also let me know if you would like to do this on a live stream. If we can get to 11 more subscribers, then let's go. If we can't, then unfortunately, come on guys, we gotta get us up there, so please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share the video so the algorithm can make this go more over the place. Now, are you going to tell me a bit more about how you died? No, no, yes, yes, yes. They're a lot more friendlier tonight. It's just, they're usually a lot more of a liar. Was it a vehicle-related death? No. Oh, that's an automatic. No. Another ace. Okay, so not car related. Did you have an organ failure? See how I would find out their deaths as I would go through a list of them, see which one would be it. No, no, yes, 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 okay. Okay, see, we're getting somewhere. You're a lot more talkative tonight. If any other spiritual guidance would like to come through and let me know how you feel in the comments below, it would be very appreciated to let me know if you feel any of the spiritual or vigil energy. It would be very nice. I will actually think about bringing one of my mom's old doll in here and seeing if they have a spirit connect to them. Okay, so lung failure. Did you get a cancer? Lung failure. No. Oh. Ooh, that's a heavy no. Ooh. Okay, it's actually getting harder to breathe. This is a heavy no. They did not die from a cancer, and they sound like they would never want to. Okay, did you get a disease in one of your lungs? Like liver disease? Like, did you drink? I should phrase this better. Did you drink and smoke or smoke while you were alive? You got to say your sentence. Yes, yes. Ooh, no, no. Ooh, that is a hard no, but so yes. So the temptation of it is what I would call this. I never did it, but they've always thought about it. That's what I was always thinking of. Have you ever wanted to smoke and or drink? You have to ask only yes or no questions. No, yes, yes, no, no. Sort of, okay. If anyone has any advice of where I can actually buy tarot cards and learn where to use them, that'd be a lot easier and much better. Or where I could buy a spirit box, that'd be nice as well. Okay. Are you... Did you have a tumor? Tumors. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Okay, that's an interesting one. Did you lie to me about having an organ failure? Yes. Yes. No. Yes. course you did. Are you genuinely willing to... I'm going to place one card down. You tell me if you're genuinely willing to communicate with us of how you died. And right now, I'm just going to fan these out. Fan them all out. I saw that they flashed on screen, and I have no clue what they actually are. I didn't get a good enough look at them. I now hold out the cards for my view where I can't see them technically. That was too blurry for me to even see. I hold them out and I let them spiritually connect to one, and I let that be what decides for me. Okay. If you could body link to me so I can figure out which one that is. Which one you touch? Okay, I started getting watery there. That's how I know they connected. Blue. Yes. They're genuinely willing. Okay, now please leave. Get out. Get out of my body. You are not allowed to stay in there. Please get out. Please release. Release the body link. There we go. I have to do that a few times to separate the links. Okay. Did you die in an aggressive way? Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. Were you murdered? No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Not murdered, but not an incident. Were you a product of a hit and run? No. Yes. 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 They were a product of a hit and run. Okay. Was it a shooter? More reds for a shooter, more blacks for a for being ran over. I set them down for a second and I let him choose sort of what it is and let him figure it out. Him, her, them, they. Not fully sure what they are, but this will be our last thing before we get rid of the link. Okay, I'm gonna flip them now. 3, 2, 1. No. Yeah. I got an ace. Okay. So it was a shooting. I'm gonna close the link now. That is all. Goodbye. How to end it is you take the cards you have left and you flip them over and stack them on top like so. Make sure they're open and visible to see. Then you put them back into the container. And then you seal it. First you get all the air out. And there we go. This is how you, and I hopefully correctly, use a link between the spiritual world and paranormal world when you are, like me. That is all for tonight, my lovelies, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, night, or afternoon. Mwah!